A very warm welcome to all. This is Mrs. G. Banupriya, MCom MPhil, Assistant Professor in Commerce Department from St.Josephs College of Arts and Science for Women, Hosur. In this video, I am here to present theories of personality. Theories of personality. Personality is a combination of behavior, emotion, motivation, and thought patterns that define an individual. Personality psychology attempts to study similarities and differences in these patterns among different people and groups. Modern personality psychology is heavily influenced by these early psychological roots and attempts to identify which components such as free will, heredity, or universality are most influential in shaping human personality. It is the dynamic organization within the individual of those psychological systems that determine his characteristics, behavior, and thought. It means the characteristics or blends of characteristics which make a person unique. Almost every day we describe and access the personalities of the people around us. While our informal assessment of personality tend to focus more on an individual's personality, psychologists use conception of personality that can apply to everyone. Personality research has led to the development of number of theories that helps all. Here called Jung analytical psychology, Jung introduced the concept of the collective unconscious containing universal symbols and archetypes shared across cultures. Archetypes like the hero or the shadow influence personality development. Alfred Adler's individual psychology. Alfred emphasized the role of the inferiority complex in motivating behavior. Individuals strive for superiority and overcome feelings of inferiority through compassion and goal achievement. Social interest. Adler proposed the concept of social interest, suggesting the individuals are inherently social being and their well-being is connected to the welfare of the society. Behavioral theories. Behaviorism is a theory of learning based on the idea that all behaviors are acquired through conditioning and conditioning occurs through interaction with the environment. Behaviorists believe that our actions are shaped by environment stimuli. In simple terms, according to this school of thought, also known as behavioral psychology, behavior can be studied in a systematic and observable manner regardless of internal mental states. Behavioral theory also says that only observable behavior should be studied, as cognition, emotions, and mood are far too subjective. Strict behavior believe that any person, regardless of genetic background, personality traits, and internal thoughts, can be trained by perform any task within the limits of their physical capabilities. It only requires the right conditioning. Here, Skinner and John Waston describes these behavioral theories. Freud's psychoanalytic theory. Sigmund Freud's psychoanalytic theory posed that the mind is divided into three interrelated structures that influence behavior and personality development. That is ID, ego, and superego. ID. The ID is the most primitive and instinctual part of the psyche present from birth. It operates on the pleasure principle, seeking immediate gratification of basic biological and psychological needs. Ego. The ego develops as a response to the demands of reality. It operates on the reality principle, seeking to satisfy the ideas, desires in a socially acceptable and realistic manner. Superego. Superego develops as a result of internalizing societal and parental values. Trait theories of personality. What is trait? A trait is a personality characteristic that meets three criteria. It must be consistent, stable, and vary from person to person. Based on this definition, a trait can be thought of as a relatively stable characteristic that causes individuals to behave in certain ways. The way psychologists have thought about personality, including how they define traits, has evolved over time. Unlike many other theories of personality, such as psychoanalytic or humanistic theory, the trait approach to personality is focused on differences between individuals. The combination and the interaction of various traits form a personality that is unique to each person. Trait theory is focused on identifying and measuring these individuals' personality characteristics. Alport trait theory. The first trait theory was proposed by psychologist named Gordon Allport in 1936. Allport found that one English language dictionary contained more than 4,000 words describing different personality traits. He categorized these traits into three levels, that is cardinal traits, central traits, and secondary traits. Cattell's 16 personality factors. People have long been interested in understanding human personality. As a result, numerous theories have been developed to explain how personality develops and influences behavior. One such theory was proposed by psychologist Raymond Cattell, who created a taxonomy of 16 different personality traits that could be used to describe and explain individual differences between people's personalities. This article explores the trait approach to personality and the 16 factors of personality that Cattell identified. It also discusses uses for the 16 PF questionnaire and what your result as the test might mean. The trait approach to personality. Psychologists have long debated exactly how personality should be defined and described. One of these key ideas is known as the trait theory of personality. Some of the earliest of these trait theory attempted to describe every single trait that might possibly exist. For example, psychologist Gordon Allport identified more than 4,000 words in English language that could be used to describe personality traits. While this approach was good at identifying different types of traits, it is unwidely and difficult to use. Many of these traits, for example, are highly similar, making it difficult to distinguish some traits from others. Such ambiguity also makes it difficult to study these personality traits. Humanistic theories. Maslow was a prominent psychologist who developed the hierarchy of needs, a theory that outlines the hierarchical progression of human needs from basic survival to higher level psychological fulfillment. Hierarchy of needs, that describes psychological needs, safety needs, belongingness and love needs, esteem needs, self actualization. Rogers' person-centered theory. This theory contains actualizing tendency, self-concept, unconditional positive regards. Personality in the workplace. Workplace personality types are a way of classifying staff to better match your approach to them to their needs as an employee or co-worker. While no two people are exactly alike and most employees will have some elements that fit into multiple categories, understanding broad personality types and how to get the most out of each can provide a template for working with your staff to make them happy and effective. The main impact of work behavior is motivation, leadership styles, interpersonal relationship, job satisfaction, and performance. This video ends here. We'll meet in next video. Thank you.